So here it is with the protective wrapping off, and shortly here we'll get it out the cradle, get the mast off and the keel off, and I'll just go up top and show you initial walkthrough on this new 54 for me. I haven't commissioned one of these so far. So yeah, there's the keel in the cradle. So we'll go up top, take a look up there real quick and show you the interior. This is just first steps aboard the new hull number 20, I think this is, Oceanus 54 from the Beneteau line. Just received this at the boatyard from the trucking company here at KKMI, and we're just unwrapping the shrink wrap, and we'll see how we go. This is the paperwork that I do when receiving a new boat. This is my clipboard I bring with me. It's a pretty standard form. We fill this out, return this to Beneteau. This is just about shipping and the quality of everything. And then we have this we made up ourselves. It just gives us basic information, and I document serial numbers of all the components. And then we've got this list here, and this is the itemized components of the boat. So I just check these off, run through what's on the boat. And of course, at the moment, with the way things are, we're getting a lot of things that are either sent separately or on back order. For example, this is a document that's on the boat of the other items that are being shipped at a different time. That's obviously the VHF radio, and Anti-Drap Noir, I think is a non-skid something or another. Black non-skid, radar, which actually I already have, and gas bottle, which we might have to source or is being shipped to us separately. Getting a lot of this at the moment in the last year or so, I'm sure you're all aware. And then here's the supplied list from the packing at the factory of what's on the boat. So it's got to do obviously in French and English here, so you just basically go through all these lists and cross-reference to make sure everything's here on the boat as shipped, and we're good to go. So I'll do that here shortly. I just want to show you the paperwork side of things. Probably haven't really looked through yet. There's usually stuff maybe hidden in these lockers, or most of it will be in those boxes I showed you earlier in this cabin. So I'll go through this here in a little bit and then do a walk around the boat. Final real careful check of gel coat, scratches, anything that may have occurred in shipping, and I'll do the same interior wise here as well before I finally sign off on this paperwork. And that's pretty much it. And then we get that back into Beneteau and pretty quick here, and come back to the boat when it's been painted and start the commissioning. I'll start building the mast and the rigging. Where are we now? Middle of the week, next week. Hopefully might be the following week, because I've got another 46 alongside this one to actually get ready for a customer first. So this boat hopefully will be ready in, I would say, probably a month from now, 4 to 5 weeks from now, which is, what's today's date? It is March, is it 2nd or 3rd today? So yeah, about a month from now this boat should be ready. All being well with the boatyard here. So these masts come very well protected for shipment, as you can see. Shrink wrapped, foam, felt on the very inside, and then this plastic guttering type to protect it against any hard knocks. So they're very well packed for shipping. Takes a while to get it unwrapped, as you can see, but it's worth it to protect the mast. So this is the 54 Oceanus 54 mast, just getting unpacked. I'll start working on this one in the next few days. Once again, here's another view of the 54 now, with all the striping, all the masking all off to reveal just how she's going to look. It's been sitting in the boat shed now for a week, just letting the paint harden up before they can put it in the sling to get it out and get the keel on. I think you agree it looks very nice. They've done an excellent job, and obviously once we get it out the shed here, we can do some decent video, and when she's all complete and sitting in the water, we get some more, obviously. But this is just a quick in-between update of the phases of the painting of this boat, and also my commissioning, which will resume probably, it's been about 3 weeks now, maybe even closer to a month, that when we first checked the boat in, and probably be another week to 10 days before we make a serious start on getting the rest of the commissioning underway and finished. So there she is, all in blue, and there's a keel. Obviously will go on when they get her out the shed end of this week. I think today is the 13th of April, maybe on Friday or early next week. So I actually missed them sitting the keel on this morning. I was doing other things, but anyway, there she is, keel sitting on, just getting ready to throw on the stands, and then after the weekend I can get on and do other prep, so we can get this maybe in the water middle to late next week, and get the rig finished. So 3 weeks out for a sea trial. That's good. Keel is on. We gotta back it up. See, this is obviously the shallow draft version on the 54. So this is it. She's getting lifted up, and Just going to put her in the water for the first time. I didn't bring my GoPro because I forgot they were going to put the boat in the water today. So anyway, there she is. Just heading around to the area to splash her. Up and away. For now, I guess they're going to go for lunch. Oh, they've got to touch up the bottom of the keel and the other spots. So they break for lunch here at 11:30, so I guess they'll get a few spots there on the bottom of the keel touched up, and then we'll be doing this after lunch. Okay, so I just came down. Got the shaft seal, checking all the through holes. Making sure everything's okay, we're not leaking anything. We just splashed the boat into the water here, so I actually already did all the through-hole checks all through the boat, but I'm just showing you guys one more time. Haven't got the transducer in yet. I've had all this up already and checked all these through-holes under here, the dump tanks, etc. I've already been out the back into the lazarette and checked all those through-holes, so I just wanted to just give you a quick idea of what we're doing here when we splash a boat initially. Engine's been running about 10-15 minutes. We just took it for a little drive around out there just to make sure everything's okay. And I won't jump down because I haven't got any stairs. It's a big boat to climb up on, so I think what we'll do is we'll just check the panel one time here. You can see we've got 1 hour. She's still not fully up to temperature actually. Getting there. 1 hour on the engine exactly. I don't know if you can see that on the LED screen very well on this phone. I did not bring my GoPro. I forgot we were launching the boat today. So that's a 54. Mastless but in the water. So we're over one hurdle there on the way to fully commissioning this boat for the new owners. I think I'm going to shut her down here now, and I've got to get back to finishing doing the mast build. Hopefully we're going to step that in 2 days time. Today being Wednesday, hopefully do it on a Friday. If not, it'll be Monday morning, I'm assuming. Yeah, there she is, 54. So the GoPro camera keeps dying. I think I got a bad battery, even though it's showing percentage. But so I didn't really capture me putting the boom on, which I just did, and the lifelines once we just stepped the mast here this morning. So I'm just going to do a bit of a tidy up here, run some lines. It's a Friday afternoon, so I won't get too much more done today before I leave, because I need to actually move the boat now as well. So I'm just in the middle of, I'm just going to put the vang on, and we just tension the rigs, not tuned or anything. The uppers are still slack. So just in the early stages of commissioning the rig. Everything's just assembled loose, just so I can move the boat in a little bit here. But it's starting to look like a boat, which is terrific, and should get this finished up next week. And then probably about 2 weeks to have the boat completely demo sailed and ready. Okay, so couldn't really film much of that with the dead GoPro, so it's leaving the dock. So anyway, heading down the channel from KKMI, just a short hop around the corner to Brickyard Cove Marina. So we park this up for the weekend. But there we're away. We've got the rig is up and on, boom's on, so it looks like a boat a little bit. And yeah, so we just sliding down there and just jogging down the fairway here. This boat's very easy to drive. It's nice having the throttle up here now. It's way better than where they normally are, sort of down here somewhere. So that makes it a lot easier, and it's nice having the thruster and the throttle really close together. It's a super easy boat to drive for a larger boat. You really feel in control of this boat in, you know, tight spaces. So yeah, just heading back down to Brickyard Cove Marina now.